brilliant speed with vibrant service. Vibrant broadband internet.
You know, when I start the theme song, everybody's not supposed to yawn. Come on, you people. Get excited about being vibrant.
It's the weather's fault, Randy. Okay, look outside. Look at the weather forecast for the next week.
That's why we have
two.
this beautiful weather window out there.
True.
So we can see that beautiful weather.
True.
And here we are being vibrant once again. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So thanks, Randy, for having us.
Sure.
And thank you, KLFD, and all the audience out there. So welcome to another Vibrant You Live. I am Jane.
I'm Nathan.
And I'm Bo.
So I'm going to put some scary thoughts into your mind, Randy.
Boy.
2 months from today, what do you think it's going to be?
2 months from today would be probably Christmas.
It is. Isn't that scary?
Hey.
I know, right? Right.
So we had this debate a little bit earlier today. When is it okay to start listening to Christmas music? And when is Christmas season here?
You're the radio DJ, so you should have the answer.
Well, there are a lot of stations that start really early.
I'm a November 1st guy.
Like Thanksgiving.
Oh, no. I'm a November 1st guy.
He's November 1st, and you're just Thanksgiving?
Really? You go to November 1st, man?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You like the music?
I do. I can't get
I
enough
don't mind
of
the
it.
music.
I don't either.
It's too late if you wait for Thanksgiving. You have less than a month then. And it's like,
When
that's
do you
not
start
enough
listening
time.
to your Halloween music?
October 1st, the month of
October
October.
1st, the
Yes.
month of October.
Yeah.
What's your
And then-
favorite Halloween song?
I
say
like
it.
almost all of them, honestly. Don't say it. He hates Monster Mash
hate
more than
Monster
anything.
Mash.
Do you?
Yeah. Growing up, we got stuck listening to it on loop in school for like 20 minutes, and it scarred me for life.
20
20
minutes isn't even that long. I listened to it on repeat for longer than
Yeah, I know.
All right. Well, not only 2 months from today is Christmas, but today also marks the 52nd radio show that Vibrant has been here. Wow. So you've been putting up with us for a whole year, Randy.
That's nuts.
Yeah, you should win some sort of an award for that.
Well, you said it. I didn't.
And so that first show, it was the first part of November, and Tim Mergen, our general manager, came on board to talk to everybody about Vibrant and the status of Litchfield. So that was pretty cool, and we were just finishing up construction. And so the other thing is, if you really want to watch it, you can go to our YouTube page.
Oh, wow.
Go to youtube.com and search for Vibrant Broadband.
Yeah, a lot has changed since then. Tim Mergen has since retired, and we've now had our new general manager, Luke, was on, I don't know, a couple months ago when he started and introduced him. So, yeah, lots changed for Vibrant and the co-op for sure.
You didn't mention Johnson.
Luke Johnson, yes. Us Johnsons are taking over everything. So, yeah, last week we talked about Amazon, and how having a reliable internet connection lets you do, streaming with Amazon Prime, watch Thursday Night Football. You can also do live stream music and all kinds of stuff. So all that's kind of require a good internet connection, which is where Vibrant comes in. But, if you're looking to stream Prime or music or Thursday Night Football, Amazon's got it for you. So that was what we talked about last week. This week we kind of want to talk about Vibrant progress and construction, where we're going, where we've been, different areas that are available to install now, maybe the ones that are getting completed soon. We kind of just wanted to get an update on that and kind of the process. Okay, what does it look like if I sign up for Vibrant? How long does it take? What can I expect?
Yeah, so if you rewind a year, we were on the air talking about our Litchfield build. So we brought fiber to the town of Litchfield, which is the co-op's hometown. And over that last year, we've been installing tons of residential, businesses, apartment buildings. So we've been really, really happy to be able to bring that fiber to people, see the growth, see the the kind things that people have been saying about us. It really has been nothing but positive feedback. And I mean, we knew that was going to be the case. It was really cool to see it all happen over the last year. And some examples are, I work with a business that had a kind of like a parts system that they would look up their parts, they would search it, and then they'd have to leave because the system just took a while, and that's just how they thought it worked. But since switching to Vibrant, they noticed that it works like lightning fast. So that changes like their whole day. That changes how they do business, and we really like to hear the stories of people that can now do things like that. They can work from home. Their kids aren't yelling at them quite as much because their gaming system's not working. Yeah. So just making life easier for people has been really cool to see, and we love the feedback. And so that was, a year ago, and now we're going to go into a little bit of some of our newer builds.
I was saying, speaking of positive feedback, I think one of the coolest things is all the vibrant signs we've had, people have put in their yards this summer. If you live or have come through Litchfield at all, chances are you've noticed all the vibrant signs in town, and that's really just a great testament of, how the community feels about it, how your neighbors or your friends or family, have appreciated Vibrant, and we love seeing it. Obviously, I'm a little biased. My dad's from the cities. He actually came out to my house this weekend, and he said, do you work for Vibrant, right? And I said, yeah. He's like, man, I swear I saw your guys' name all over town when I drove through. And I said, that kind of beamed a little bit with joy about that. But
when I ask people how they heard about us, there's like this long pause, and then they go, "You're everywhere." So it's fun. And my favorite part of Litchfield, the Litchfield build out, is Meeker Cooperative members most of them are rural, and so we have a relationship with most rural people, but we really don't know the town, like the Litchfield city. And so when we built this out, there's a connection now between Meeker Cooperative Vibrant and Litchfield, and it's great. The takeaway is that they love having us being local. They can pop in, ask any questions. They can pay their bill right there. And then the other part is if they have any questions, we're right there for them. And they love our customer service. They can speak to the same person, and the person knows exactly what they're talking about.
Yeah, the co-op's been a part of the chamber forever. We've had employees that have been a part of local organizations like Rotary and Kiwanis and all these different things. But you're right, Jane. The average person in town here didn't have a relationship or get to know the co-op that well, and having Vibrant now here is really, really cool now. So
yes, and so the other part, we built out Paynesville. So this year we had we have members out in our Litchfield or out in our Paynesville area, and they did get installed, and we did have businesses get installed, but there was a demand there, and so we ended up building out Paynesville. And this summer we completed that project, and it's been awesome. And kind of a fun story is there is a 55 plus community out there, and we wanted to, they requested us to go out there and kind of talk to them about what we offered and what it was all about. And then we helped them get connected, and that began a personal relationship. And it was really interesting because I walked into somebody's house and they had a 2022 graduate card on their fridge, and I'm like, how do you know this person? And they're like, well, that's my so-and-so. And I'm like, I know exactly who this is. So there's some fun connections between Litchfield and Paynesville too. And the other thing is the relationship between this community. I just got an email yesterday. Lucky Ducks get to go south for the winter. They went to Arizona, and they took their device with them, their streaming device, and called me and said that they got everything set up, and they were so excited because it was empowering and knew how to do it. So it was great.
Cool.
Yeah, it is definitely cool. And for those that live in Grove City, is another area we built out this summer. So construction in Grove City, the mainline construction was pretty much complete about a month or two ago, and we're pretty proud of that. And then there was a waiting period. We had to connect both sides of town. There's a railroad that runs through town. If you're in Grove City, you know that. And the railroad's a little particular when you got to bring a line under the railroad, which I can understand. They got to protect, the railroad and stuff like that. So that did take some time, but we now have got the permit and everything we need from the city or from the railroad, and then we've now connected both sides of town. So if you're in Grove City, the last week or 2 weeks now, we've been installing homes and businesses all over town. So if for some reason you were waiting, you wanted to wait till it was ready or whatever, stop waiting and give us a call. The winter is coming. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, you may know that saying, but unfortunately it may be coming sooner than later if you look at the forecast. But the ground is going to freeze, and we'd love to get lines buried before that happens, but we'll talk more in a second. We do install throughout the winter, but don't wait to give us a call. If you're in Grove City, it is ready now. We're installing homes and businesses, and we kind of like talking to people because some people are just kind of shocked that we can provide the speeds and the service for the rates that we're providing. In Grove City and Atwater specifically, they haven't had the best options. They've been getting overcharged, and they didn't have alternative options. So many people are super excited to have fiber and be able to get it at the cost they can. It's awesome.
Yeah, and then Atwater, Grove City and Atwater, very close. A lot of people have family that live in those towns, and we're just kind of at the tail end of construction there. So again, you don't have to wait for that to be completed to call us. You give us a call. We'll walk you through the process on how that goes next year. But yeah, it's just been really cool to hear people that have had just one option for internet for the last 10, 20 years, and we're giving them something that's just far beyond what they could have expected. And so we're really happy to be able to get a better option out there. And both of those towns are going to be completed very soon. So next we'll go into, if you're in one of those build out areas, what is the process of getting signed up?
Sure. So the other part is when I'm getting phone calls from Grove City or Atwater, it's extremely interesting because after you tell them the price, the speed, and what we offer, there's this long pause. And there's been times that I've said, "Hello, are you still there?" and they're like, "Are you kidding? Do you really going to give this to me for this price and the speed?" And
we usually say, "Well, we can charge you more if you really want us to."
That'll go to the Randy Fund.
That's part of your reward. But and literally we have to say this is not an introductory rate. And then, if you don't like us, there's a 30-day walk away from us situation. And so then, they're amazed and sign up, but it's like that shock value. So that's kind of fun to see. But so at the end of the day, Vibrant is giving you another option. So we hope that you definitely go with us, but we're not forcing you to do anything. We just want to talk to you. And if you want to sign up, it's however much time you want to spend on that process. You can give us a call. We can do it in 10 minutes or less. You can email us. You can stop in. Or you can, if you need it to be longer, we've been on the phone with people quite a long time because they ask a lot of really good questions. So, we're here, whatever you need, we're here for you. And then, the process is, and so you could either call, send an email, walk in. That's the sign up process. And then we kind of go over the process of the staking appointment. And this is why I love Vibrant, because it's a personal relationship. We just don't go out into your home and bury a line without your permission. We have you fill out a form. We identify, we do a gopher ticket on the public lines. And then we ask you to identify your private lines. If you have pet fences, sprinkler systems, septic, secondary electric, anything like that, because we don't want to cut it. Our line goes in about 10 to 12 inches or less, and we just want to make sure that you're getting where you want the internet to go. So we'll put white flags in your yard from where the main line is to your home, and then we'll ask you where you want your router located. We recommend centrally locating it so you get the best Wi-Fi throughout your whole home. And then you also establish a relationship with that staker, and if you have any questions about that process, they're right there for you. And then after that staking appointment.
Yeah, so we'll meet with you. You'll be involved in that planning process. So you can answer your questions. You can, if you have a particular way you want it done, we'll certainly, abide by that and everything. So, and then we go for state one, we'll call, that'll get, in public facilities will get marked, and then the line will get buried to the house. The construction crew will come out and do that. You don't have to be there for that. We'll take care of all that work. Once that line has been buried, then our contractor will go out and splice it. And that's when they connect your line to our main line. And that's kind of in the box, and they'll come out and do that. And then once that's done, we call you to schedule your install, and our installer will come out and get everything connected and connect your devices and all that stuff. So there's a few step process, but we pretty much do all the heavy lifting, so to speak. We'll do all the construction, all the hard work. We will consult you when you need to be consulted. When we want to know how you want it done, and we want you to be there for install, stuff like that. But it's a really easy process. We might make it easy for people. We know can be some anxiety when you're making any kind of change. Well, is it going to work as well? Am I going to like it? Stuff like that. So we try to really solve a lot of those pain points and really get to the heart of the matter and just get people connected. So if you've been waiting, give us a call. Absolutely. Like I said, Jane said, less than a 10-minute call, we can start an order and get that process going.
Yeah, and that's one of the things we really enjoy about Vibrant is we make sure it's a personal relationship. We take all the recommendations and listen to all the details. Every install is a little bit different, so you're going to have control over that process, and it's an easy process, and it's something that where you'll be there from start to finish with us, and we'll make sure we get everything figured out for you. And if you want to get installed, obviously call like we said, in 2 months it's going to be Christmas, so if you aren't able to get an install before the freeze happens, we actually do installs all winter long. So that process is very similar, but instead of burying the lines, if the ground is frozen by the time you get signed up, we're just going to run that line above ground. It's called the temporary drop. And then once the ground does thaw, hopefully spring's a little bit sooner than it was last year, we'll come out and we'll get that all buried for you. So don't worry if it is winter and you're stuck inside and you want faster internet. we can do that install all year long, and we just like to give people as many options as we can.
Sure. And before Christmas, we have to recall that we do have Halloween, so we're going to
Nathan's
be
got his
And
playlist
Thanksgiving in
bumping.
there.
Yeah, and Thanksgiving.
and so we're going to be at a couple of events this Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday, October 28th, we're at Trunk or Treat in Paynesville from noon to 2, and it's going to be Shane and Jane. And then Sunday, October 29th, we're going to be at Trunk or Treat in Litchfield, and that's located right at the overflow lot of the high school parking lot, and that's from 3 to 5. And the Johnson brothers, not related, will be there.
Yeah, bundle up. It's going to be a little chilly, but it is still going on, and we'll be out there. We'll be handing stuff out. So absolutely come say hi. We'd love seeing people for sure. So, if you missed part of today's radio show, or like we said, this is our 50-second show. We've covered a lot of topics over the last year. Streaming, how to protect yourself online, how to protect your kids online, how to protect your business, different streaming options. A lot of stuff we've covered over the last year. And we post all of these radio shows on our YouTube and Facebook page. So if you want to check back at some of our previous topics, see if any of them are something you'd be interested in learning more about, check us out. You can search VIBRANT Broadband on Facebook or YouTube. As always, you can listen live on Wednesdays on KLFD here at 10:30. And if you have any questions about Vibrant, two great options. You can give us a call, 693-3231. You'll talk to basically one of the three of us. And then if you have other questions, our website has a lot of great information as well, vibrantbroadband.com, because who wouldn't want to be vibrant?
Who wouldn't indeed?
Who wouldn't?
So, yeah, thanks, KLFD. Randy, thanks for putting up with us for last year. Let's do many years to come.
By the way, that was a lot longer than a 50-second show.
Well, that's true. Who said it was going to be 50 seconds?
You said it when you said, this is a 50-second show.
50 seconds.
Oh, 50-second
Boy,
episode. Oh, I see what
That's
you
a
did
knee
there.
slapper,
He's a
Randy.
host and a
That's
comedian. Oh, my goodness.
Knee slapper.
I write,
We're gonna-
my, own,
I'm gonna
I write my
contribute.
own stuff.
Yeah, I'll contribute to the Randy Fund for that one.
And we love, thanks you for listening. We love hearing feedback from people that caught us on the radio. So absolutely let us know if you caught part of the show today. My name is Nathan,
I'm Jane.
And I'm Bo.
and tune in next Wednesday for another Vibrant You Live.
Brilliant speed with vibrant service. Vibrant broadband internet. Vibrant broadband internet.